Security for sale came to me from a real estate source in the Charlotte area who said, guys, these institutional investors are buying up everything that's available in cash, no contingencies.
These are companies that are buying single homes and converting them to rentals. And it focused on how these investor landlords have moved in, particularly to urban areas in our state.
By bundling these rental properties into these securities, these bonds, they were actually upsetting the housing security of so many different people.
Getting an accurate count of how many homes these companies actually own can be pretty difficult, but we can get that sort of big number, that 40,000 number, that any researcher, any community member, any policymaker can download every single piece of our data. They can walk through the entire process.
The data is vital, but the next step is that you have to put all of that on the ground, and that takes traditional shoe leather reporting.
We filed a records request to the North Carolina Secretary of State to see about any complaints against these companies. We thought we may get a few back. We ended up getting dozens. These landlords have so many properties and they're really only looking at them as an investment. Perhaps they're not treating their tenants the way a tenant would hope to be treated.
The sewage started backing up in mid-August. Anything you can imagine from a sewer was all over my back patio. I made several attempts to contact Progress, no response. I had to end up contacting the Attorney General, and I'm still trying to get my deposit refunded back to me.
Homeowners are competing with these companies, these national companies with Wall Street backing, many of them, that have effectively unlimited amounts of capital.
We figured out a way to show the scale of it, and that's been useful, it turns out, to local policy makers and also members of Congress.
For most people, their home is their single biggest asset. That's how they're going to be able to leverage retirement or whatever it might be. Are we a nation of homeowners as we have been, or are we a nation of renters where the traditional path to wealth in this country is shut off from them? There's no American dream to be had there. It's just something isn't done to rein it in to some extent. It's going to be too late that they can continue buying until there's no more houses left to be bought.